Welcome, everybody, this evening to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty Show. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer in Western Pennsylvania. But I got some exciting news because special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller is down south in some Steeler bar on vacation doing whatever. He's everywhere. And I'm going right to Shane right now. Shane, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm down here in Oscars in North Myrtle Beach. And I'll tell you what, yeah. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, everywhere you look, there's Steelers stuff. There's paraphernalia. There's a Steelers helmet up here.
Is it nailed down? Can you take? I'm just kidding.
No. Look at that. I'm everywhere you go. You go in the crapper, and there's Steelers stuff up everywhere.
That's awesome.
So, and you know what? Every other person that comes in here has Steelers swag on. And I ran into a real nice family over here. They're vacationing from Pittsburgh. Okay. And they're huge Steelers fans.
Okay.
And these cats here are having a great time with their family.
Oh, wow. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
And one of these young men actually went to WVU, so he has that going for him.
Well, there you go.
Both you guys. Both these guys. So, got dad with a Pirates jersey. The kids have Steelers jerseys. Look, the mom here has what do you have, Steelers stuff on?
God bless you, dear. God bless you.
But it's crazy. And I talked to the owner, Carla.
Okay.
And she was so nice. And Carla said to me today that during the season, it gets so busy in here. She doesn't know where all the Steelers fans come from. And this bar has been open since 1988. And I'm going to show you one thing that's really crazy is over here where I was sitting.
88 was a good year.
Where I was sitting, you can see Steelers and Pirates bobbleheads. Can you see those?
Yep. Yeah, I can see them.
Everywhere you look, there's Steelers crap. And it's wonderful. So
how's the food? How's the food down there?
I'll tell you what, Bubba. Some of the best wings I've ever had, and I'm pretty picky. They have a wing called the Black and Gold wing, and it is a Cajun dry rub that they put like a barbecue sauce on, and it's fantastic. We got 50 wings, and my kids killed it.
Oh my God! Well, yeah, you and the boys probably can do a lot of damage, Shane.
But only Pittsburgh people will drive to the beach and bring their Pirates, Penguins, and Steelers stuff and put it on to go out to eat. Screw the seafood. We're going to go have a Pittsburgh sandwich and wings.
Let me ask you a question. They have Icy Light and Iron City in that bar.
They do have Icy Light and Iron City.
Ah, nice.
Right over there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And they have I think they have Old Milwaukee. Old Make Me Walk Funny.
Oh my God! Oh, yeah, Old Mud. It's like the old kegger parties we used to have.
Yeah. But that's the news from North Myrtle Beach. This is a fantastic place. Last year, we were at the Pittsburgh Diner, just about 2 miles from here, and talked to Pittsburgh Dad. But now we're just talking to a bunch of Steelers fans. So, hey, people can't wait for the season. I'll tell you what, these young men over here are very knowledgeable. They were talking about a fullback that literally got $100,000 for signing and then retired.
Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about him tonight.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't know. I figured he's a little bit more educated, and that's I think why.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've had a chance from drinking all day to kind of sober up here to playing shuffleboard.
I wish I could drink all day and play shuffleboard.
And the kids drive them home.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, my God. And only in America.
But But hey, you're up to 961 subscribers, Bubba. We're almost there.
We're almost there, Shane, and thanks to all your help, man. You're everywhere. You're going on vacation. You go to a Steeler bar. You pop in the show. I'm telling you, Jay Leno needed you back in the day. I'm telling you.
I'm Les Nessman. I'll tell you what. I'm like Les Nessman, buddy. We're gonna throw frozen turkeys in about 4 months out of the freaking helicopter.
We can do that in Indiana and make big news.
All right, Bubba. Take care.
Okay, Shay. Thank you very much, everybody.
Best wishes and Steelers kisses from North Myrtle Beach. And hopefully you're not like Mike Webster without teeth.
Oh my God.
I'll see you, Bubba.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Time. Oh, everybody, that's special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller down at a Steeler bar. I tell you what, he's everywhere. And he's like, hey, Bob, I'm going to do this. And I was like, yeah, man, just walk around and just, talk to some people. And he didn't get thrown out, so that's a good thing. So everybody, Bad Brookus, thanks for tuning in. Brian Reddick, Chris, thank you for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty Show. This is episode 76. We're just churning them out because right now the Pittsburgh Steelers are in training camp. I went down this past Sunday. They weren't on pads. I went down by myself. I ran into Mav and his son, Scoot and his boy, Brian Burns and his son. I ran into the Smunskys, Princess Jade, Dr. Feelgood, and Kal-El was at training camp. Kelly, thanks for tuning in. I liked what I saw in they weren't hitting anybody, but I did like what I saw from Kenny Pickett, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Pickett had a nice throw to George Pickens, was about 45 yards. I also liked the third string running back, McFarland. He had some nice, quick running screen plays that he got some big yardage. Yes, thank you, Kelly. Go Steelers. Boothie, what's going on? What's going on? So I know Boothie was down there Saturday down to Steelers training camp. I don't know, Booth, what did you like down there? And even though they didn't have the pads on, the only thing that I saw, and the first time that I've ever been to a training camp, and I've been to a lot of training camps in my time, was the Steelers would come down the steps. Now, Sunday, they didn't go down the steps. They went down to the other field and went down those steps, stretched, and then come on the main field. They didn't do autographs then because realistically, I was trying to get Burnsy's son, Luke. He was looking for TJ Watt. TJ Watt was nowhere to be found because he had his birthday on the same day as Watt, so he had a nice Watt jersey. And me and my big mouth, I was going to try to do whatever I could to get him a Watt signature. So Butch 18, what's up? Bush 18, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Benjamin, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty as always, brother. So now what happens was at the end of camp, they were all getting on the golf carts and going and all. Boothie says McFarland looked good. Yeah, it did suck about Trice. Yeah, Corey Trice. I'm going to talk about him later. McFarland is looking to me like the third string back right now. I actually talked to a guy at work today. He was wanting to have Le'Veon Bell signed. Yeah, but that's never going to happen. But they just get on the golf carts and they go out to the outer end of the stadium there. They don't go up the steps too much, not like they used to do. So there's two opportunities for players to take off. And actually, they were staying on the field a lot longer, doing warm-ups and stuff like that, which the only time that I've ever seen training camp where players were staying on the field longer, Najee Harris was on the field, Calvin Austin III was on the field, Pickens was on the field. I know Kenny Pickett ran over to the Chuck Noll Stadium, and all these kids just flocked over to Kenny Pickett, and Kenny was signing autographs. Benjamin says 52-17 in week 1 and 2. Don't know what I smoked today. I don't know what you smoked either today, brother. Remember, Benjamin, we are facing the 49ers, who has a tough defense. I'll take 23-17 Pittsburgh. 52 points in the Matt Canada offense. You got to be smoking a big, giant Cheech and Chong Doobie, brother, because the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first week is not scoring 52 points. I hate to say it. I mean, I love your tenacity. I love your positive energy. And I love that you're going to tell them that we're going to go 17-0. But yeah, so I mean, you guys went down. If you guys went down to training camp, it was a little different for me. Now they're in pads, and there is a lot of injuries getting. There is people just getting on the injury reserve, and like Boothie said, they placed this individual on the. Let me get him here. They placed him on the IR, Mr. Corey Trice, cornerback. Terrible. This guy was my sleeper for camp last week when I had Ralph Williams on. We talked. He was my sleeper for the Steelers in this training camp season. But the Steelers signed safety Trenton Thompson, who spent a lot of time with the New York Giants practice squad. And we also signed Isaiah Dunn right here in his lovely New York Jets attire. He was with the Jets in 2021. I'm trying to get a little bit more tech savvy in the show here, people. But we also signed Saturday night. We also signed Kawan Alexander to a 1-year contract. I believe this is a good sign, and he came into Pittsburgh about a month and a half, 2 months ago. They were looking. It was like a lukewarm reception, and he didn't sign, but now he did. He can actually, I believe, can cover some people out of the backfield. He's going into his 9th season, though. He was drafted by Tampa Bay in the 4th round in 2015, people. And like I said, when I showed that pic, he played with the Jets in 2022. He played in 17 games. He started 12. Okay. He had 69 tackles, 42 solo. He had 6 tackles for a loss, 1 forced fumble, and 1 sack. Benjamin says, I'm hoping to make it to training camp next week. Okay. Yeah. If you go, Benjamin, rehydrate yourself, man. It's always hot at Steelers training camp. Okay. Here we go. Craig from Patton. Hello, Bubba. Yeah. I'm also multitasking all the time. I switched my studio. I got a little different view here. People can tell. I just moved the table a little bit. I just got a different flair and got a little bit more pictures instead of my lovely comic book closet. Greg Rischel says Keon is going to he's going to be huge or a total bust. Steve Jordan, how you doing tonight, sir? Yeah, I hope you're right in the first part, Greg. I hope he's better than Miles Jack and better than the linebackers that we had the last couple seasons. So I'm hoping. I think that inside linebacker crew is going to be. I heard LaDainian Roberts was just destroying people in camp, so we'll have to see. Holcomb would look good. I mean, he looked menacing, not even with pads on. He looks in shape. You know what I mean? So the inside linebacking core of the Pittsburgh Steelers, now with Marcus Robinson getting a little bit more reps too. I hope he's a huge impact. And I hope our Steeler defense is huge. Now, losing Corey Trice, which I actually thought, like I said, was going to be the sleeper, these other guys are going to have to step up. I know Mika has been taking some excusable veteran absence. And when I was down there Sunday, TJ Watt wasn't practicing. You know what I mean? So that's how they do it. So to have Alexander sign, the Steelers released offensive tackle Jared Williams. 4-string tackle, probably no big deal. So, but I know that people are talking and looking, and George Pickens is talking, and I like what he's talking about. He's very positive, and that catch was something else. I mean, it was just phenomenal. And there it is, a picture of it right there under Joey Porter Jr. There was nothing Porter could do, just Pickens caught like a 40-yard pass from Kenny Sunday. And he could have went in for, I mean, it was a nice lob, but it was straight on by Pickett. It was 40, about 40, 45 yards. Steve says, looks good with how this setup is, brother. I'm doing well, just watching you, and I get a call and a pager. Okay, brother, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I know I got a trivia question for everybody because I put the names in a hat. I got another trivia question. Pickens' father was a great receiver. He played for Cincinnati, I think. Right, Greg? I believe he did. Right? Maybe he can outshine his dad. Would be good. But yeah, that catch was, and to watch it on the video, it was great. And I don't know if I could have pulled that off with the video because lovely copyrights. Who knows anymore? I don't know. But I also want to talk about this guy because I thought our fullback Monty Pottenbaum, the mullet guy, was going to actually might make the team because they didn't sign Derek Watt. Now Shane was talking to some people down at that bar down there in Myrtle Beach, and yes, he's got an education, and he's just gonna he signed a deal, and then he's on the injured retired list. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, Carl was pretty good. He always beat the Steelers back in the mid '80s. But yeah, I was looking for him, the mullet. You know what I mean? Me and a force. But right now, we do not have a fullback. Now, the only now Connor Hayward was is probably going to be that guy. Connor Hayward's probably going to be the utility guy on offense, coming out of the backfield, blocking and doing whatever. I thought Connor was probably going to be doing a lot more with fullback. I'm sorry that Mr. Mullet didn't want to play Steeler football. He was only in camp for like 3 days. You mean the mid 90s? Yeah. Okay, yeah. 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 80s, 90s. Wait, when you're old, Greg, you're all decades are messed up for me. So, and I want to yeah, let me show you like on this picture. That's where they were coming and walking down to the field by the St. Vincent hedge logo. That's how they were getting on the field the other day at camp. Not going down the steps, which they usually used to do. And like I said, it was a different time. It was totally different. I think Burns was upset, but I mean, it's just the way it is. So let's go with some. Let's go with this right now. We're going to go with the Steeler trivia of the night. Let me get to the Steeler trivia. Hey, Shane, you're everywhere. Mr. Mullet is going to start a Billy Ray Cyrus tribute tour. Yeah. Okay, the Steeler trivia. Now, if you get it, I'll put your name in a hat. Could be more than one because sometimes delays and stuff. The Steelers' last playoff win was against who? The Steelers' last playoff win was against who? And hopefully people pop in. If I got more than one winner, I'll take it. You know. So that is the Steeler trivia of the week. So also there is yesterday in camp, Bengals in 16. No. 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 Nope. You guys are close. Mick Cogley, Chief, thanks for tuning in. Darnell, the tight end, Darnell Washington was making an impact the other day, and he blocked out TJ Watt. You're right, Craig. There it is. Craig from Patton is a winner. Benjamin, you're also in. I got to write this down. Benjamin and Craig. You guys were in, and someone else gets it. Dan Keith, thanks for tuning in. I'm just getting it down. Kansas City and Craig. I think you got a couple already, Craig. See, you're, those winners. Okay, right on. That's a lot. Brown. No. Sorry, Dan. That they lost to the Cleveland Browns. That was like 21-0 in the first quarter. I was going to lose my mind. Beth from Florida, thanks for tuning in. Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you coming on. So, like I said, Darnell Washington blocked out TJ Watt twice. Darnell Washington is a load. I believe he did that yesterday. Now today, I heard he's got to get into his catching. You're in it to win it. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Thanks, Mick. Thanks for coming on. So I don't think he's going to be more of a just let him block. I don't think he's huge. I seen him down there. He was massive. And I seen him like 50 yards away when I was down at camp. He was huge. So it's a feat to actually block TJ Watt no matter what. So and he blocked him twice, and that was the big talk. So TJ's probably not going 150%. But we'll see TJ Watt. Like I said, his sacks will probably be, I'm going to say 17, and I'll probably do that in the megacast, given more stuff to go on for the year. But also too, the injury report. There was a lot of people injured, because the let me get it here. Let me hold on here. They cut that running back, Graham. They cut him. They put Trice on injury reserve. And the injury report as of today was defensive end DeMarvin Lear had an ankle injury, safety Keanu Neal, and receiver Dante Johnson. Sean Robinson, thank you very much for tuning in. Happy belated birthday to you again, sir. Happy birthday. Happy 21. So Dante is I don't know the full injury. Neil, I don't know the injury, but it's an ankle for Lear. So Lear needs all the practice time he needs on his defensive line, because there's going to be some people cut. I guarantee it. Todd, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold show. Every Wednesday night, we'll pop around when the Steelers are playing Monday night. I got a whole couple special shows coming up, and I will say that here later. Oh, no problem, Sean. Thanks for coming on, Skin. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. When I'm doing these podcasts, this is something that I do. This is the second podcast that I did this week. I also do professional wrestling picks at the Mega Mania Cast show was yesterday with a big special panel of celebrity guests, as always. But also, too, the Pittsburgh Steelers are actually doing their Hall of Honor, the class of 2023. Great class. Oh, thanks, Todd. Thank you so much. Look, James Harrison isn't a class by himself, everybody. James Harrison should be. I believe he's probably going to be in a Hall of Fame with his actions of being a defensive player of the year and having one of the greatest plays in Super Bowl history. And he just didn't know about the meaning of the word quit. He was cut from 5 times, I believe, between the Steelers and the Ravens, and he kept coming back. Oh, okay. Joey Porter. I think Joey Porter made it. Yeah, he did, but he got smoked by that Pickens catch. He's going to have to step it up. Patrick Peterson's going to have to mentor him. So also center Ray Mansfield. That was the center right before Iron Mike. Ray Mansfield got a Super Bowl ring. That's right, Beth. And I'm going to him. Defensive end Aaron Smith, who solidified that Steelers defense with Casey Hampton. He's pretty much a silent leader. You never heard from him because you never had to, because his work ethic and his play spoke for himself. And then you also had guard Gary Mullins, who played in the 70s with Mansfield, and they both got Super Bowl rings. All of them got Super Bowl rings in this Hall of Honor class of 2023. So I don't know when that'll be. Would that be the second game or the home opener? Hopefully, no, I think Smith will be there and James Harrison. I'm not sure about. I think Ray Mansfield passed away, I believe, and I think Mullins did too. But don't quote me on this, everybody. Beth said that was her jersey, Smith all day. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, he was a beast. What are we watching? Well, hopefully your guys are watching me. And they were watching you, Shane, down at the Steeler Bar in Myrtle Beach. So, but yeah, I mean, that'll be good. That'll be something. They have so many down there at that Hall of Honor. It's just, I don't know where they're going to put them. They're probably going to have to build a building and just charge ticket prices to go in that because it's so huge now. I know they go around the Askew Sure Stadium, but eventually they're gonna run out of room. They are. I mean, if they pop 3 or 4 every year, that it adds up. It adds up just like the Steelers in the Hall of Fame. There's no room. They got to add a special edition for us. So, but also too, I want to shout out to Watkins Boxing in Indiana, Pennsylvania, proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience podcast. And this is the Black and Gold Dynasty show. But go and see Brandon Watkins if you want to work out. If you like the box, $50 a month for unlimited stuff in the gym. I tell you what, Brandon's a super guy. Did an interview in the archives. If you didn't hear, go back in the archives and hear about it. So I'm doing all that stuff. So also too, and I Triple B Experience podcast with my interview with Rick Ives, who actually was the assistant editor and editor at MCU on the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is out today in Disney Plus. So if you want to listen and talk about some pulp culture stuff, once again, it's in the archives. So I just try to advertise a little bit. And also, I want to advertise tomorrow night. You can call in and listen to Wrestle Talk Across the Country with host Mark Mancini, host Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, and yours truly, myself, will be in the house. We talk professional wrestling. I'm on this radio show that's always across the United States. Mark Mancini is the producer out in L.A. One guest appearance, and now I'm part of the show. So I just try. So anyway, I got some special happenings going on the Triple B Black and Gold. I want to put them out there. Let me get to some comments. Going to watch the Hall of Fame game on Thursday. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Sweet. Oh, cool. I had tickets one time when I went out to see Mike Webster. Mike Webster's parents gave me the Hall of Fame tickets for Seattle, Minnesota, but there was 3 of us and we only got 2 tickets. And what I did is I put them in my scrapbook. So, yes. Now these are not tentative. These are in a planner. I have a planner here now, people, that I'm doing stuff now. Like these are all the podcast stuff that I have going on for many, many months. They're all color coded and radio shows and all this stuff. But on August 16th, the week of August 16th, I will have special guest, 13-year-old Buffalo Bills fan, Kal-El from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. He's a guest on the Mega Mania cast. He's a big wrestling fan, but he's also a big, huge Buffalo's Bills fan. He's going to come on the show and review the Pittsburgh Steelers Buffalo Bills exhibition game with me. That'll be the week of August 16th. He's very knowledgeable, and every time he comes on, the ratings go soaring through the roof. That kid is a hot commodity. I'm telling you that right now. So tentatively, oh, Lori Lash, I was speaking about your grandson. You pop on. It's like Beetlejuice. Thanks for tuning in, Lori. Thank you so much. Your grandson will be on the week of August 16th, giving his football knowledge, the Buffalo Bills against the Pittsburgh Steelers in the preseason game. And I wanted to do this where people that I know that have other loves besides the Steelers and they're facing the Steelers, I think it'll be great. And I guarantee Kal-El is very knowledgeable on the Buffalo Bills. He's seen them in Buffalo. He's watched them, and that's still pretty good. So, and he lives in Punxsutawney, and he went to go see Buffalo Bills play in Buffalo. Some people are fans from other teams, and they don't even, you know what I mean? So I give it up. So that'll be the week of August 16th. Now, September 5th, it's tentative with the mega cast with the Steelers Realm podcast, where we're going to give our picks for the Steelers 2023 season. That's right. I think I'm going to have Rich Smoke come in. I'll probably have Shane come on and JT, TA, and Freight Train, the 3 amigos of Steelers Realm podcast, who actually got the gold of the best podcast in Indiana County, I took the silver. I got the Intercontinental Championship, but I'm the hardest working podcast going today. It's tentatively September 5th. Once I get everything out, I will get it out there to the masses. Now, also, too, September 6th, that following Wednesday, I will have a special guest coming in and talking about his team, the 49ers, because the Pittsburgh Steelers face the 49ers in week 1. And my guest will be superstar Dave Daniels. He's a big 49ers fan. He's going to come on a show, and we are going to talk about the Steelers. He's going to talk about the 49ers. He's going to give his keys to victory, and I'm going to give my keys to victory. But it'll be a pleasure bringing him on, and I can't wait for that. That'll be September 6th. Let's see. I think everybody who's a fan should be able to see their favorite team play at least one. Yeah. Well, I've seen my Steelers for many years when I was a season ticket holder for 17 years. Yes. No, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah. Kal-El is doing stuff and going places, and you guys need to link on his TikTok. His TikTok is exploding. So also September 18th, Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Brownies, and my special guest at 7 p.m. is the craziest mother effer that I've ever seen in my entire life. He is a diehard Cleveland Browns fan, and we've been bickering for about 20 years. My man, Sheiky. Sheiky's coming on, and he's going to talk about the Cleveland Browns, reviewing the Pittsburgh Steelers Monday night matchup. You got to be here because I think the F-bombs will be flying that night. That's for sure on both sides. I love Sheiky, and he's coming on, and he can go full-blown tilt because I've seen a couple of his Facebook posts when the Cleveland Browns lose, and it's just like my rants back in the day. That's why I got into podcasting. So that is going to take us up to September 18th. I have other people that's coming on, and I just want to get everything out there and put it out there tonight. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please hit like and subscribe to the Triple B Experience. I got this show, the Triple B Black and Gold, where I'm talking Pittsburgh Steelers football. I also got the Triple B Experience, where I'm talking pulp culture and independent wrestling. And last week, we had a great pre-birthday bash. We had acoustic players coming in, Emily and Ben coming on. That was awesome. Ralph Williams, he's in the house right now. Ralph Williams tomorrow night, like I said, Wrestle Talk across the country. Hello, Ralph. Ralph's got many, many shows. Check out Ralph. I put him on my Facebook. I share it all the time, and he's got so many shows. Ralph got more shows than I got. He's talking. He's got an Eternal Bum podcast. He has Beaver County Sports Corner on Tuesday nights. He's got Wrestle Talk across the country on Thursdays. He's got so many stuff, but I always share his stuff on my social media, on my Facebook page, and that's what I try to do for everybody. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's see if I think I got everything. Yeah. But also, too, if you're in Indiana County, you got to go to Bob It's My Pizza. You get 5 pepperoni slices and a Wapaho and a root beer for less than $12. Tell Ted I sent you. Proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience. And also, if you need a beverage, you go here, people. Before I get out of here, my bar, the bar distributor that I go to right there is right here.
There's a new cat in town. Formerly known as Clymer Beverage, the newly remodeled Alley Cat Beverage is located in the heart of Clymer. Still carrying all of your traditional beverages, Alley Cat Beverage also offers all of the newest flavors, brands, and novelties, including slushies and popsicles. From the gridiron to the back porch swing, Alley Cat has your favorite beverage in stock and ready for any occasion. Stop in and see the new cat in town. Back the alley where all the cool cats go. Alley Cat. There's a new cat in town.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, people, let me get out of here as soon as I hit the thing here. I'm trying to promote all the time. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to have to get a producer because I have so much stuff on the right-hand side. I'm just clicking stuff all the time. Yes, and I'm on the radio show September 5th for Ralph. We're going to talk Steeler football. That'll be earlier, and then the mega cast will be later on. So everybody, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. I'm going to download this. It'll be on Spotify. You can listen to the audio. But I tell you right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers right now got a little bit of injuries. We're going to have to wrap up with some medical tape, and we're going to have to go in because they'll be playing next week, people. Hey, thanks, Todd. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. I got to go. Everybody be safe, and I will see everybody on the Triple B Experience either tomorrow night or Friday night. I'm thinking about going to Latrobe to see Lights Out. I haven't done it in a while. It all depends on how my busy schedule goes, but if not, I'll do a Triple B Experience after that. I can shoot from the hip, people. I do it all the time. So everybody, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Hit like and subscribe. Everybody have a great night, and I'll see all you Steeler fans next Wednesday. And if I see you guys at the Latrobe, come up and say hi. I'd be more than happy to say hi to everybody. Okay, everybody, have a great night, a better tomorrow. See ya. Peace out.